Example 15. Find the cost function for the marginal cost function, C prime of x, equals 9x minus 4 over x, where 10 units cost $273.88. So first, let's recognize that they're telling us that the cost evaluated at 10 equals $273.88. We'll need that when we get to the end after we've found C of x. So our C of x is going to be the integral of that marginal cost function. So 9x dx minus the integral of 4 over x dx. Now, before we start, let's look at this 4 over x. Normally, when we have a base in a denominator, we write that with a negative exponent. But because this exponent is -1, the power rule doesn't work. Remember, if you add 1 to the power and you divide by the power, you get 4x to the 0. We divide by 0. That is not how we do when we have an x in the denominator. We have to remember this is basically 4 times 1 over x, and the integral of that with respect to x would be 4 times the natural log of the absolute value of x plus c. So remember that when you have 1 over x, that is a x base to the first power, you're always going to need to find that as the natural log. So we'll use the power rule for the first one, 9x to the second over 2. I add 1 to the power and I divide by the new power, minus 4 times the natural log of the absolute value of x plus c. Now this function evaluated at 10 is supposed to come out to 273.88. That means if I put a 10 in for x, so 9 times 10 squared divided by 2, minus 4 times the natural log of 10. I don't need the absolute value bars because 10 is a positive number. Plus c should come out to 273.88. And I'm going to have to round this to 2 decimal places because we're talking about dollars and cents. And you just follow whatever instructions my math lab tells you. So 9 times 100 divided by 2 minus, and I'll just get a decimal for this 4 natural log of 10 using my calculator. 4 natural log of 10 is 9.2103. I'm going to go a couple of extra decimal points because I don't want to have a rounding error. Is 273.88. So that's 450 divided by 2. I'm sorry, that's 900 divided by 2, which is 450, minus 9.2103 plus c equals 273.88. So I'm going to combine my like terms, 450 minus 9.2103, that's 440, and to 4 decimal places, 7897, plus c is 273.88. So look, to solve this, c is not going to come out to 273.88. It's going to come out to, subtract 440.7897 from both sides, and my c is going to be 273.88 minus 440.7897, negative 166, and to 2 decimal places, 91 cents. So that's why I've been cautioning you all along not to assume that that C is going to be this given value. So our final answer will be our cost function is 9 over 2 x squared minus 4 times the natural log of x, and we need absolute value bars there to say that's always positive, minus, okay, because our constant is a minus, 166.91. So that is our final cost function.